Smart home digital assistants are growing in popularity, and in Canada right now there's really only two choices. You have the Amazon Echo and the Google Home. But you're probably wondering, how do they perform? Do they do different things? And which one should you ultimately get? I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and I had a chance to spend a couple of months with both of these devices, and I think I have the answer.
Each brand of smart digital assistant has different versions, usually a full size and a mini. With Google Home, there's Google Home and Google Home Mini. With Amazon, there's Amazon Echo, Dot, and Plus. There's not a ton of difference between the different sizes, so for this comparison, we'll focus on the base models, the full-size Echo and the full-size Home.
Both of these devices will control a whole array of smart home gadgets. If you're interested in one particular device's compatibility with either of these, it's best to check it specifically. Now, when it comes to things like door locks, smart lights, or thermostats, for the most part, they do all of the same things. Now, where they do differ is in how you can add new devices to each platform. With the Amazon Echo, it's actually really easy to add a single new smart light, for example, within the app. With the Google Home, however, I found that I had to uninstall an entire smart lighting lineup, add that new light in, and then reinstall the whole smart lighting lineup afterwards. So when it comes to overall smart home performance, I'm going to have to say the winner this time is the Amazon Echo. Each of these devices has a different and distinct robot personality. Alexa, introduce yourself.
I'm Alexa and I'm designed around your voice. You can ask me to play music, answer questions, get the weather and sports scores, create to-do lists, and much more.
Okay, Google, introduce yourself.
I'm your Google Assistant, a new way to talk to Google.
So as you can see, each of them has a female voice, but I would say Alexa sounds a bit more robotic. Sorry, Alexa, cancel. A little bit more robotic and not as natural, whereas the Google Assistant sounds a little smoother and more conversational. When it comes to their voices, you can change them and customize them a bit, and there's full instructions for how to do that on TechGadgetsCanada.com. You can head over there and read the detailed instructions. But I'd say when it comes to more natural sounding interactions with a robot assistant, my preference is for Google Home. By and large, both of these devices perform the same tasks when it comes to those digital assistant things that you might ask for. Things like setting timers or alarms, controlling your smart home devices, playing music, answering questions or trivia, even looking up phone numbers and making calls directly from the devices. Where these are going to be distinguished from each other is in the things they don't both do, and we've got some examples of that. Both the Amazon Echo and the Google Home are designed to work with a multitude of smartphone platforms, meaning they're going to play nice, both of them, with either Apple or Android smartphones.
Google Home is definitely made to work closely with its own line of Pixel smartphones and other Android phones, and you may enjoy a more seamless experience if this is the platform you've got. As far as Amazon Echo goes, the device may seem to be geared towards the Android world as well, but again, there's a lot you can do with your Apple iPhone.
One place I noticed these devices are set apart from each other is with the calendar function. You can ask either of them to read you about your appointments for the day or the things you have going on. Now, if you have an Android phone, you can do that with either of them. If you're an Apple user, there's only one choice, and that's the Amazon Echo. You can configure it to work with a multitude of different calendars, from Windows to Apple, like I said, and others, so that you can get that calendar information just by asking.
The winner when it comes to compatibility and integration is Amazon Echo if you have Apple, and if you've got Android, it's a tie.
Amazon Echo definitely has an advantage when it comes to shopping if you want to shop. Because it's connected to Amazon.com and Amazon.ca, it's already integrated with those sites, meaning you can order from them just by asking. As of the taping this video, Google Home has no such shopping function, so when it comes to these two going head-to-head on shopping, Amazon Echo is the winner again. There are a few key differences when it comes to music streaming with these two devices. The Amazon Echo uses Amazon's music app, but it can also tie into Spotify and TuneIn Radio. Google Home, on the other hand, uses the Google Play Music Store. It too can access Spotify, but it also gives Apple users a chance to use Apple Music. Now, that's only if you have an Apple iPhone. That's the way you access it. So if you're an Apple Music user and you're tied to that, there's really only one choice when it comes to smart home digital speaker. Now, with that said, you can access some level of free music streaming on either of those services without paying, and it gives you a decent amount of variety. So you can listen to streaming music on both of them. If you're an Android user, I'd say these are a tie. If you're an Apple Music user or an Apple lover, there's only one choice for you, and that's the Google Home. There's a pretty good price discrepancy when it comes to these two devices. The Amazon Echo sells right now for about 129 Canadian dollars, whereas the Google Home is 179 dollars Canadian. So that's a pretty big price discrepancy. And if budget is a factor in your decision to buy a smart home digital assistant, in this case, the winner is going to be Alexa. So we're down to brass tacks here. Which one of these two devices should you spend your hard-earned money on? I have to say, when all things are considered, when it comes down to versatility, price, and a bunch of other factors, the winner for me is the Amazon Echo. I'd love to know if you agree or disagree and why. Please post your comments down below and let me know what you think. If you want to read more about the comparison or reviews of either of these gadgets, all of that content is online at techgadgetscanada.com. Head over there and check it out, and please give me your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful and you liked it, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing, since it helps me keep making more videos that I hope you all can watch and enjoy. I'm Erin. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram until the next time, @ErinLYYC.